Year 2, I hope you're okay. I hope you've enjoyed your fractions learning so far. You've absolutely blown me away with how hard you've been working, how amazing you've been, because fractions can be quite tricky sometimes. So, we're going to have a little recap of yesterday's learning, and then we're going to slightly change what we're doing, okay? So, yesterday you learned all about halves. So, we read this fraction as a half. Now, we know that this bottom number here, the denominator, means how many equal parts make the whole, and this part means how many of those parts we have. Okay, so I have shown a half here in lots of different ways. Now, we actually read this with actions in my class. So we're going to read this fraction here and our stem sentence together. Okay, so we have our fraction line, we go, I won't see you doing that. And then we are going to read the stem sentence. We're going to start at the bottom with the denominator. So, 2 equal parts make my whole. I have one of those equal parts. Okay, so that is 2 equal parts make my whole, and I have one of those equal parts. I have 1 half. Now, it can be represented in different ways, as you found out yesterday. So I've got a whole square here. 2 equal parts make the whole, and I have one of those equal parts. Same with a circle. 2 equal parts make the whole, and I have one of those equal parts. And then the same with my dots. 2 equal parts make the whole, and I have one of those equal parts. Even though there are 4, I've split it into 2 equal parts, and I have 1. Okay, so we are going to slightly change it today, and we are going to be doing quarters. Okay, so I'm going to go through quarters with you, and then I'm going to give you some very similar activities to yesterday. Okay, so we are going to move on to quarters. We are going to read this fraction together, remembering to start on the denominator. So I've got equal parts make my whole. I have of those equal parts. Okay, I want to see your fraction arms ready to read the fraction. We ready? Okay, let's go. 4 equal parts make my whole. I have one of those equal parts. That is 4 equal parts make my whole. I have one of those equal parts. Okay, so 4 equal parts make my whole. I have one of those equal parts, which is the same as 1 quarter. So we're going to see what that looks like. I have got my whole here, and I have got 4 equal parts. Now, I can split it in half, so I would have 1 half. Now, a quarter is actually half of a half, so I'm going to half it and half it again. Okay, so 4 equal parts make my whole, and I have one of those equal parts. Okay, I could actually split this another way as well. I'm going to draw a square. Okay, I'm going to half it, and I'm going to half those halves to make a quarter. Okay, so 4 equal parts make my whole, and I have one of those equal parts. I have got a quarter. Now, I'm going to do it with a circle. 4 equal parts make my whole, and I have one of those equal parts. And finally, I'm going to do a group of items. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 4 equal parts make my whole, and I have one of those equal parts. I have 1 quarter. Okay, so it's really important to remember our stem sentence. 4 equal parts make my whole, and I have one of those equal parts. Now remember, it's got to be equal, it's got to be fair, you've got to be happy with it. And the last thing to remember is, to find a quarter, you half a half. Okay, so half a half. Now it's up to you. You might want to pause the video and write this down, or you can simply go back and rewind if you need to. Okay, I'm going to show your activities. You've actually got 4 activities today, but some of them are quite shorter, some of them are very similar to yesterday. Okay, well done guys, I can't wait to see your work. I love fractions, it is my favourite maths topic ever, so I hope you enjoy your activities.
Okay, so here is your maths challenge number 1. So just like yesterday, you've got to tell me, do they show a quarter or not, and why? So again, write number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in your book, and just simply do a tick or a cross, or write yes or no. Okay, so do they show a quarter or not, and why? challenge number 2. I want to see those fraction fingers out. Are you ready? Whoosh. And you've got to show me a quarter by marking a line with your magic fraction finger. So remember, to find a quarter, we half and half again, those 4 equal parts. So here is the first shape. You can pause it as you need to. We've got a circle. I want to see that magic finger going. And we've got a square. Okay, challenge number 3. You have got to draw 3 different shapes and split them into quarters and then show me a quarter by shading it in. So remember, finding a quarter is the same as dividing a half into a half. I wonder what weird and wonderful shapes you might come up to. Okay, and finally, challenge number 4. Can you circle a quarter? So you've got different amount of dots, okay, and I would like you to show me a quarter. Draw the dots in your book and then draw around a quarter. Now remember, there are 8 equal parts here, but you can still show a quarter by halving and halving again. Okay, so well done guys, I can't wait to see your work, and I will be back tomorrow for more fractions. See you later.